A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In an unprecedented arrangement, the Trump administration is reportedly preparing to accept a super-luxury Boeing 747-8 jumbo jet from the royal family of Qatar, marking what could be the most valuable gift ever extended to the United States by a foreign government. This extravagant aircraft, often referred to as a flying palace, is set to be available for President Donald Trump's use as the new Air Force One until just before he leaves office. Following his term, ownership of the plane will be transferred to the Trump Presidential Library Foundation. Sources indicate that the announcement regarding this remarkable gift is expected next week during Trump's first foreign trip of his second term to Qatar. The Boeing 747-8, which has been described as opulently configured, was toured by Trump himself at the West Palm Beach International Airport earlier this year. However, this unusual arrangement is raising eyebrows and prompting questions about its legality. Concerns have been voiced regarding whether it is permissible for the Trump administration, and ultimately the Trump Presidential Library Foundation, to accept such a valuable gift from a foreign power. To address these legal concerns, lawyers from the White House counsel's office and the Department of Justice have been working diligently. They drafted an analysis for Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, concluding that it is legal for the Department of Defense to accept the aircraft as a gift and subsequently transfer it to the Trump Library, without violating any laws against bribery or the Constitution's Emoluments Clause, which prohibits U.S. government officials from accepting gifts from foreign states. Attorney General Pam Bondi, alongside Trump's top White House lawyer David Warrington, has determined that it would be legally permissible for the donation of the aircraft to be conditioned on its ownership transfer to the Presidential Library before the end of Trump's term. Bondi provided a legal memorandum to the White House counsel's office last week after Warrington sought her advice regarding the legality of such a donation from the Pentagon. The plane is expected to be initially transferred to the United States Air Force, which will modify the 13-year-old aircraft to meet military specifications required for presidential transport. The transfer to the Trump Presidential Library Foundation is set to occur no later than January 1, 2029, with all associated costs covered by the U.S. Air Force. Aviation industry experts estimate the aircraft's value at around $400 million, excluding additional communication security equipment necessary for the Air Force to securely outfit the plane for presidential travel. The aviation company L3Harris has already been commissioned to undertake the necessary modifications to meet the requirements for a presidential jet. Legal experts have concluded that since the gift is not conditioned on any official act, it does not constitute bribery. Furthermore, Bondi's legal analysis asserts that the arrangement does not violate the Constitution's prohibition on foreign gifts, as the plane is being given to the United States Air Force and ultimately to the Presidential Library Foundation, rather than to an individual. Currently, the primary aircraft in the Air Force One fleet consists of two aging Boeing 747-200 jumbo jets that have been operational since 1990. The Air Force's contract with Boeing to replace these aircraft has faced numerous delays and cost overruns. Initially signed in 2018, Boeing had projected that the new aircraft would not be ready until 2029, after Trump's presidency. Frustrated by these delays, Trump has even enlisted the help of Elon Musk to expedite the process. Recent updates have indicated that the estimated delivery date has improved to 2027, but Trump has expressed a strong desire to have a new plane ready this year. As this situation unfolds, the implications of accepting such a lavish gift from a foreign entity will continue to be scrutinized, raising important questions about ethics and legality in political donations. The upcoming announcement in Qatar will surely draw significant media attention and public debate regarding the intersection of diplomacy and personal benefit. This extraordinary development not only highlights the complexities of international relations but also sets a precedent for future gifts and donations to U.S. officials from foreign governments. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.